With the 31st pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Rasheer Fleming from St. Joseph's University.
Rasheer Fleming from Camden, New Jersey, just 2 hours down the turnpike from where his NBA dream is being realized here. This pick is actually heading to Orlando.
With the 32nd pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Noah Penda from Bondy, France, and Francis Lemon.
Penda, who was born in France and comes to the NBA from France's top league, joined several French players already selected in the 2025 draft.
With the 33rd pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Sion James from Duke University. With the 34th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Ryan Kalkbrenner from Creighton University.
Got way more comfortable shooting the ball this past year. Rim protection has been there a while. My ability to guard on the perimeter has taken a lot of steps forward.
With the 35th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Janai Broome from Auburn University.
Sharing this moment with his parents, this pick is headed to the Los Angeles Lakers.
With the 36th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Adu Thiro from the University of Arkansas.
I love this, that we get to see the moment that the call comes in. Adu led Arkansas in points and rebounds and steals, and this is a family of hoopers. His father played college ball under John Calipari for 4 seasons at Memphis. While we were in the break, the Detroit Pistons selected Chaz Lanier, Jay.
From Tennessee, and Detroit is getting an excellent shooter. He made the most threes in Tennessee history in a single season with 123.
With the 38th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Cam Jones from Marquette University.
Cam has carried a chip on his shoulder after being overlooked in high school, and that drive has carried him all the way to the NBA.
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the San Antonio Spurs are trading to the Indiana Pacers the draft rights to Cam Jones, the 38th pick. With the 39th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Elijah Martin from the University of Florida.
Elijah's favorite saying is find a way or find an excuse. And he has found his way into the NBA. He played 5 seasons in college. This pick is actually on its way to the New Orleans Pelicans.
With the 40th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Micah Peavy from Georgetown University.
Micah with his family, originally from Texas, but this pick is being traded to the Phoenix Suns.
With the 41st pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Kobe Brea from the University of Kentucky.
This is a full circle moment for Kobe and his family. From New York and about to walk across the stage to his NBA dream here in Barclays Center. His dad, his mom, both from the Dominican Republic. His dad played professionally there. Kobe sharing this moment with his family. This is really what the NBA draft is all about. This right here, hard work paying off.
With the 42nd pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Maxime Reynaud from Paris, France, and Stanford University.
Maxime, Jay, the 7-foot Frenchman out of Stanford, the only NCAA Division I player to average at least 20 points and 10 rebounds this season. And he's very close friends with Victor Wembanyama. The two like to play chess together. He's also sparring partners with Victor.
With the 43rd pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Jamir Watkins from Florida State University.
Bobby, you are a huge fan of Jamir Watkins.
Well, I'm a huge fan of him on and off the court. He comes out in the draft last year. He decides to go back to Florida State, and I asked him why. It was because he wanted to graduate, to be the first person in his family to graduate.
With the 44th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Brooks Barnhizer from Northwestern University.
Not surprisingly, from Northwestern, playing for Chris Collins, Brooks Barnhizer is a high IQ player. Had a foot injury this last year that really disrupted the end of his season, but he knows how to play. He's an excellent defender, really good length, and just tough as nails.
All right, the pick is in. This one headed to Minnesota.
With the 45th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Rocco Zekarski from Sunshine Coast, Australia, the NBA Global Academy in Australia, and Brisbane Bullets of the NBL.
Rocco Zekarski was once, Jonathan, the youngest player in the NBL's Next Stars program history. While we were in the break, another pick selected, Amari Williams out of Kentucky. He was born in England, played for Great Britain in the 2019 FIBA U18 European Championship Day.
Yeah, from Nottingham, England. Started his career at Drexel, where he was the Colonial Athletic Association Defensive Player of the Year. He is a lefty, excellent passer. They can run offense through him, and did that at Kentucky, and really a good rebound.
With the 47th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Bogoljub Markovic from Uzece, Serbia, and Serbia's Mega Basket.
At 6'11", Markovic was the 2024-25 Adriatic League Best Young Player winner. He'd previously declared for the 2024 NBA Draft, later withdrew his name.
With the 48th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Javon Small from West Virginia University.
The emotion, the color coordination, all a piece of his moment. Javon, he played 4 seasons in college. And while we were away, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they made their selection. They really wanted to get Tyrese Proctor. I am told, Jonathan, that he will have a spot on this roster next year.
That's correct, Malika. This is a spot that every agent was fighting for because it's going to be a roster spot. Every other pick here is going to be either two-way or a stash. Tyrese Proctor is a sweet shooting Australian guard, made 41% of his threes, helped Duke make the Final Four this year.
With the 50th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kobe Sanders from the University of Nevada.
Kobe Sanders, the first player drafted out of Nevada since Jalen Harris in 2020.
Kobe Sanders actually got traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah, now this 51st pick is actually the New York Knicks' pick. So we saw a 50-51 swap essentially.
With the 51st pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Mohamed Diawara from Paris, France, and Francis Cholet Basket.
Mohamed on his way here to the New York Knicks. He was actually an early entrant in the 2024 NBA Draft, but withdrew, and now here's his name called in the second round of the 2025 Draft. While we were in the break, the Golden State Warriors selected Alex Tui, Jonathan.
Malika, the third Australian we've seen selected and the third member of the NBA Global Academy. Tough, smart, energetic forward in a Jetty Osman mold, standing 6'11" in shoes, 6'11" wingspan, strong feel for the game, two-way versatility, gets in passing lanes, does a little bit of everything in both ends of the floor. Intriguing pick for the Golden State Warriors.
With the 53rd pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select John Tonje from the University of Wisconsin.
John Tonje played 4 seasons, Jay, at Colorado State and another at Missouri before playing at Wisconsin.
Just had a great year at Wisconsin. John Tonje has a strong frame. He's tough.
Starting with the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers selected Talon Peter out of Liberty. He averaged nearly 14 points a game, shot 45% from three and now headed to the Indiana Pacers. And after that, the 55th pick, it says the Los Angeles Lakers, but actually Lachlan Ulbrich has been traded here. This pick is on its way to the Chicago Bulls, Jonathan.
Malika, Lachlan Ulbrich, strong, tough, skilled Australian big man with strong ball handling ability. Score inside the paint, can push off the defensive glass. He has good vision as a passer. But Malika, just a word on Talon Peter, who the Indiana Pacers just drafted. Wasn't in my top 100. Wasn't invited to Portsmouth, wasn't invited to the G League Elite Camp, wasn't invited to the NBA Combine, but here's his name called at 54, led the NCAA in true shooting percentage, 33 dunks, tremendous athlete. This is why the NBA draft is beautiful, because you hear guys like Talon Peter hearing their name called in the draft also.
We're still working through it right now, but this pick is actually in talks to being traded. We'll report back when we have more. Malika, so I'm told this pick right here is not going to be Memphis's at 56. It's going to the Golden State Warriors. They're looking at several players. Florida's Will Richard is one of the players that the Warriors in their draft headquarters are looking strongly into. 59 now will go to Memphis.
59 will go to Memphis. Shams, thank you. We should mention there are only 59 picks in this draft because of a tampering penalty for the New York Knicks stemming from Jalen Brunson back in 2022.
With the 56th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Will Richard from the University of Florida.
Will Richard, part of the highest scoring trio in Florida history, Jay.
Started his career at Belmont, transferred to Florida, and he's a versatile shooter.
With the 57th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Max Shulga from Kyiv, Ukraine, and Virginia Commonwealth University.
Max Shulga from VCU. He averaged 15 points and just under 6 rebounds a game, Jonathan.
Malika, he was the Atlantic 10 Player of the Year. He led VCU to the NCAA tournament. He shot 39% for three in his 5 seasons in college. I'm told that the Boston Celtics are going to have Max Shulga on a 2-way contract last year. He's 6'5.5". He can play with the ball. He did a lot of playmaking for VCU and obviously an outstanding shooter. We're going to see in the G League if he can guard his position. If he can, he's going to be an NBA player.
With the 58th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Saliou Niang from Dakar, Senegal, and Italy's Trento club.
Saliou Niang, the penultimate pick in tonight's draft. I loved Saliou, who is Senegalese Italian. I loved what he said in his statement declaring for this draft. He said that he wanted to take a moment to look back on the kid who fell in love with basketball, and he's still fueled by that very same passion today. He won the 2025 Italian National Cup and was the 2024-25 Italian Lega A Most Improved Player.
Before I announce today's final pick, I want to congratulate all these young men and their families. Thank you to ESPN for broadcasting the second round of the draft, and to our partners around the world for your continued support. And thank you to all of you, the NBA fans watching today. We look forward to the start of NBA Summer League in Las Vegas on July 10th. With the 59th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Jahmai Mashack from the University of Tennessee. Good night, everyone.
Mark, thank you. Jahmai Mashack out of Tennessee, member of the 2024-25 SEC All-Defensive Team, who shot 45% from the field, and he is the final pick in this year's draft.